The second thing that people went, man, I wish I hadn't done this differently, was frivolous spending.
Yeah.
And this is impulse buying. And I'm just going to own that I'm coming out of an impulse buying, so I say period. I hope I'm not the only one, but when COVID had us stuck at home, there were a lot of things that I went, man, I wonder what I could do to fix this. I wonder what I could do to fix that. And I would get on Amazon and I would order it because I couldn't go shopping.
Yeah.
And I was trapped in my home all day, so I needed to make my space better. And I ended up actually overspending and buying things that ultimately I didn't need. Wonderful example. They had these spacers that you could wear under your mask, so that because it drives me crazy when it's up against my face. So when we had to wear masks, there were these like plastic spacer things. And they had great reviews. I bought a ton of them. I don't know why I bought a ton of them. I mean, like 50, okay? I know we have a lot of people in our house, but for some reason I bought a bunch of them. And we didn't use a single one of them.
No way.
They were cumbersome to use. So we never used a single one of them. So, if I had taken some time to just research a little better and pause, I probably wouldn't have bought them in the first place. And a lot of us do that. We buy things in the moment because we're having an emotional day. Yeah. And then later on, we don't even use it. So that impulse buying, frivolous spending, that's a big one. And there's a couple other ways of frivolous spending too. And we've got a couple more listed here. Mark, why don't you go into those and save me?
Well, the main one that I fell for was, buying a car, the first car that I bought on my own. And it was a really nice black GTI. If there's any car fans out there, you'll know what that means. But it's essentially just a cool, fast car. And I think the car that I had before that was this old 2003 Toyota Camry, and I was like, family car, like, come on. So I bought this thing and got into debt while I was, already, had already some credit card debt, but I was like, I got my first job, things are good, and I need a good reliable car. So definitely not what I needed to do at the time, and but yeah, I mean it's this frivolous spending, and it took me a while to get over it, because what happens is that you end up you're kind of in this vicious cycle.
Yeah. You trade it in, you get another one, you trade it in, you get another, and you keep carrying that debt. Yeah. And I will say also, eating out, it can be, not for everybody, but for some people it can be. When I met my husband, I was trying to help him get his budget in order, and I remember looking at his expenses one month, and I said, Joseph, you are one person. Basically he was there most of the time by himself. I said, you spent $400 just on fast food. I mean, not even counting groceries, not counting other things for the home, just fast food in a single month.
Can't say that I haven't done that before.
And so that's something that if you're struggling to get your budget under control, that might be a great way to start, is maybe just limit how often you eat out. Have a plan for that instead of kind of going out of there.